Jonathan, the Olympic knockout tournament continues. This time we have a bunch of key moments. Two revolve around Donovan Bailey, but the one you're talking about happened on the Olympic ice rink, the golden goal. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, we actually talked about this in round one, the golden goal, Sidney Crosby. Funny story, actually, Darm. I was in the newsroom when the golden goal was scored. I was sports editor at the time, as I am now, and I was watching it on TV, but there was nobody around me. And in fact, the newsroom was really rather empty. There was a TV way off in the distance. When he scored the goal, I heard like screaming in the distance, but I literally was watching it by myself. So I wasn't actually sharing. A lot of people talk about how they sort of shared that moment with whether they were, you know, in a bar, whether they were actually at the arena, whether they were on Granville Street and saw it on one of the many TVs out there. I was by myself in the newsroom, but we said this last week, there should probably be a statue of Sidney Crosby outside Rogers Arena. I know it would look odd to some people, but man, it was probably the greatest thing that's ever happened there.
All right, now if we're going to talk about being alone in the newsroom, I definitely wasn't alone. I was actually celebrating a great deal when Donovan Bailey performed quite well in Atlanta, 1996. One, he gets the 100-meter gold medal. Two, he helps the relay team get gold in the 4x100. And the big thing here is he did erase the stain that Ben Johnson put on Canada's track team, and then reframed the whole debate and people were forced to talk about him being the world's fastest man. That spread out for an entire year, and he ended up racing Michael Johnson, the American, who won gold for 200 and 400 in a 150-meter race. So talk about capturing the nation's excitement and sustaining it for longer than just the games. I think Donovan Bailey should be the pick, not only for the 100, but also the 4x100.
Yeah, and the 4x100, of course, goes up against the Canadian women getting bronze in soccer in 2012. So it's a good thing Paul Chapman's not here, because he would be taking that one. And the funny thing is that his epic, historic 100-meter win is up against Ian Miller, qualifying for a 10th Olympic Games. And I don't know, Donovan Bailey, Ian Miller on Big Ben,
It's Donovan Bailey.
Tough one.
Get your vote in at theprovince.com.